Hello, my name is Bob Brown, and I'm the Regional Sales Manager of the Midwest for LENSEC, the manufacturer of Perspective. Perspective is a software application that is a video management system that allows for the integration of IP-based physical security technologies into one single platform. So now we have opened through a browser the Perspective video management software. I happen to be using Google Chrome in this particular instance. However, anything like Explorer or Bing or any other commercial browser is certainly compatible with our application. So in this particular case, I have full administrator rights to the system. And so you are seeing the basic opening page of the application. First thing I want you to notice is how simply laid out it is. It's very easy to navigate this application. So let's start with maps. And essentially what this is a very easy way through a human interface to be able to access the security assets that are available through the system. And you might notice here is a commercial floor plan actually of our office in Houston, Texas. First floor, and we have various assets on that page. And so we can hover over them and see what they are. So for example, here's a camera that's looking at the front door to our office. And I can very simply drag that asset down and park it in our dock so that I can continue viewing it. Also along with that, I can very easily hover over the access control point, which is at that front door, and I have control over that based on the integration I have with the access control. So let's move now to our camera viewer. But what I wanted to point out about camera viewer is it gives us a lot of options to do while we are viewing cameras. Most importantly, we have the ability to look at motion, behaviors, door access. So we have different ways we can sort on events and bring those specifically into our camera viewer. This can also be matched up for archive purposes, which takes us to our next available opportunity here within the application, archives. This is the way we go back and view recorded video. And you might notice it's laid out very much like something you might be familiar with any other recording device, where you have a basic timeline, you have a date that you want to pick, and then you want to pick the cameras that you're interested in going back and looking at. And then you have the time interval to go back as well to see. So what we can do is now bring that data in, and we can certainly compress the timelines to anything that we want within that 24-hour period. So you might notice here that I've got this now looking from this time to, I can bring it back to this time. And there's the video available from that. The next tenet then would be our reports, and this is a very complete set of our offering, and it's also highly customizable. So your users can go out and create different reports that are meaningful to them. Some of the standard ones, though, that we have here would be the very popular one is the camera status report. Everybody wants to see, show me the status of my cameras, or the status of my servers, which are my recording device or appliance in this system. So again, very easily we can grab all these things. We can also, we have audit reports. One of the things I'd like to point out there is that every action that's taken on this system by every user is recorded in an audit report. So if I ever need to go back and see who did what when, I have a complete audit trail of that. Lastly, administration is where we set up the permissions largely of the system. We configure cameras. We do all of our administrative work through this. One of the things you're seeing here is within the user administration, where we can set up accounts. We can also set up groups. Groups are a great way to attribute attributes to a like set of users. What I'd like to do at this point is invite you to join me by signing up for a longer version of a presentation. And we have 30 and 60-minute options, or I'll custom tailor one to your specific liking if you give me some advance notice of what you're most particularly interested in. The way you can reach me is by contacting me through my email, and my email address is rbrown, B-R-O-W-N, @lensec, LENSEC.com. Or you can certainly reach out to us through our general mailboxes, such as sales@lensec or support@lensec.com. So again, thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure introducing you to this system, and I hope to meet with you again in the very near future. Thank you.